In this video, we are going to understand how to create WordPress posts with ChatGPT responses generated from Google Sheets. So let's say that you have got certain titles in your Google Sheet or any other spreadsheet. Let's say that you wish to write an essay or a story or an article, and you want that with the help of ChatGPT, the content should be automatically generated and be created as a post in your WordPress. So what you want to do basically is every time a new row is added in your Google Sheet as a new title, then with the help of ChatGPT, which is a chatbot of OpenAI, so the content should be generated. Let's say that we are writing an essay. So the essay should be generated, and finally a post should be created in your WordPress. Also, the link of this post should be again updated as a cell value in your Google Sheet. So to do this, we have to integrate the three applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. How can we do that? So let's understand that. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached a landing page. Now on the right hand side, we have sign in and sign up options. So I'm going to click on sign in as I am an existing user. You can sign up if you are a new user. So these are the various products of Pabbly, and here I'm going to access now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software. Now here we have reached a dashboard. On the right hand side, we can see a tab create workflow. So I'm going to click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking me to name this workflow. Now here, as per my objective, I'm going to name it as create WordPress post with ChatGPT responses generated from Google Sheet rows. Let's click on create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. So here my trigger application will be Google Sheets. Let's click on this. And the trigger event here would be new or updated spreadsheet row. So here you can see that we have received a webhook URL which is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect with Google Sheets so that Pabbly Connect can have all the access to the information. Now to do this integration, please read the steps that are given below. This is the help desk, and I'm going to show you what exactly you have to do. So this here is my spreadsheet. The name is auto generated essay content, and then I have got only one sheet over here which is sheet 1. Here I have got two column fields. One is essay topic, another one is WordPress post link, and I have already given a title, the importance of artificial intelligence in education industry. Now I have to integrate this Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. To do so, first we have to go to extensions, go to add-ons, get add-ons, and here you can see we have reached Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to look for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Here it is. And now here you can see that this particular application has already been installed on my system. So if it is not installed yet on your system, please make sure that once you install this, close this window and refresh the page. This is absolutely a must. And once you have refreshed this, we are going to wait for a few seconds, and then we are again going to click on extensions, and you would be able to see Pabbly Connect webhooks here. Let's go to initial setup. Now here you can see that the system has already selected the sheet, and here we have to paste the webhook URL that we have just received. So I'm going to copy this once again and paste this over here. Then comes the trigger column. So the trigger column is the final data column where the data is added in your sheet. So this is your sheet, and here you can see that the data has been added only in one column, which is column number A. So I'm going to write A here. Let's click on submit. So here we can see that the configuration is all set. I'm going to click on send test, and as I do that, here you can see that the test data has been sent successfully. Let's close this. Now I want that every time a new row is added, then the information should be sent to Pabbly Connect. To ensure that, we have to go to extensions once again, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here you can see send on event. So please click on this so that you can get this check mark right in front. Once you are done with this, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here let's see that if we have received the response, and here it is. The trigger column is A, then this is the spreadsheet name, ID, sheet name, sheet ID, then we have the row index and essay topic. Now once we have received this, what is my objective? With the help of ChatGPT, I want to generate the essay for this topic. So I'm going to choose my action application here as ChatGPT. Let's click on this. Now the action event here would be to ask ChatGPT. Let's click on connect, and here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the ChatGPT account. Let's click on add new connection, and now here to set up this integration we need a token. And here I'm going to click on this hyperlink. Before you click on this hyperlink, please make sure that you have already logged into your OpenAI account. So I'm going to click on this. And as I do that, here you can see we have reached API keys, and here we have the option to create a new secret key. It is asking me to name it. So I'm going to just write demo key, and let's click on create secret key. So I'm going to copy this and go back to Pabbly Connect, paste this over here. Let's click on save to set up this connection. Once done, here we have to select the AI model. So here we have got two options, GPT 3.5 Turbo and GPT 3.5 Turbo 0301. Since this one here is the latest GPT model, so I'm going to just click on this. Now comes the prompt. Now prompt is the instruction that you provide to your ChatGPT so that it can generate the response. And here I'm going to write an essay on the topic. Now to add the name of the topic, I'm going to map the information. How? So you can see the previous response here. As I click on this, we are going to go down, and this is my essay topic. So the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this topic manually, so even when I had some other topic, when my workflow was running for the next time, it would have taken the same topic and I would not have received the desired response. So this is done. Now what you can do is, let's say that you want an essay for around 150 words or 200 words. So I can also mention that, like, write an essay in 200 words on the topic this, right? Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here we have received the response. So let's quickly check the essay that we have received. So here it is. Can you see this? This is all about the artificial intelligence era. We have the conclusion, we have the introduction. So once we have received this essay, what do I want? I want to create a post in WordPress. So my next action application here will be WordPress. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to create a post. Let's click on connect. And here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the WordPress account. We are going to select add new connection. Now here we have to fill in this information. So basically we have to enter the username or email address, then the password and the base URL. So let me fill in the same. So here I have entered the username and the WordPress password. Now comes the base URL. So let me take you to my WordPress account, and you can see this information till WP3. This here is the base URL. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Now let's click on save. And here you can see that WordPress is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now as I take you down, here we have to map this information. So first of all, we have the post type. So we have got different options here. I'm just going to go for post. Then we have the post title. So here I'm going to map the name of the post. So going to step 1, this here is the essay topic. Now the content. For this, I'm going to click on this, go to step 2, and this here is the content. Then we have the slug and excerpt. So if you wish to fill the same, you can do that. I'm going to leave this blank. Now what is the status? So you can select any of the status. I'm going to select publish. Then category IDs and tags. So if you wish to add, you can do that. Next is featured media ID. So I do not want any media file here. So I'm just going to delete this. So once done, then we have the format. So I have selected standard format. Ping status. So you want it to be open or close. I've selected open. Comment status is open. Now the author ID. So I have selected the author ID as well. So do you want the post should be treated as sticky? So I have selected false. Then we have the password, date and date GMT. So you want to enter the information, you can do the same. I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here we have received the response, according to which now a post must be created on WordPress. Let's go and check the same. So this is my WordPress account. Here we are going to go to posts, all posts. And yes, here you can see that I have a post. The name is The Importance of Artificial Intelligence in Education Industry. And as I click on this, so here is the post. So this is the essay that we wanted to write. So this means that our integration till here is a success. Now what do I want? That the link that I have received here for the WordPress post. So this is the link. Now I want to update the cell value of my Google Sheet with this link. So I'm going to add my last action step here, which is again going to be Google Sheet. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to update cell value. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Sheets account, and I'm going to select add new connection, sign in with Google. So here it is asking me to choose an account. So I've done the same. Now here you can see that Pabbly Connect Sheet wants to access my Google account. So I'm going to click on allow. And as I do that, here we can see that the authorization has been successful. So once this is done, first of all, here we have to select the name of the spreadsheet. So this is auto-generated essay content. And since there was only one sheet, so it has already been captured by the system. Now comes the range. So here we have to enter the range of the sheet. And it has to be entered in this format, column name and row index. So what is the column name? It is B. So I'm going to write B here. And for row index, I'm going to go to step 1 and map the information. This here is the row index. Next is the value. So for the value, I'm going to click on this, go to step 3, and here we have the link. That's it. Let's click on save and send test request. And as I do that, let's go and check our Google Sheet. And yes, you can see that the link has already been embedded in my Google Sheet. So this basically means that our integration is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So here I'm going to write another essay topic, global warming. Okay, very easy. Now as soon as I enter, what should happen? Automatically with the help of ChatGPT, first the content should be generated, then a post must be created on WordPress, and the link has finally been received. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Google Sheet, where the event is new or updated spreadsheet row. Then our first action application is ChatGPT, where we have generated the content. Then WordPress, where we had created a post, and finally Google Sheet, where we had updated the cell value. I hope you are absolutely clear with this. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.